Walls of 4 seasons lost. In Austin, I stalled, paused. My eyes crawled to a table. Paralyzed by pairwise dice, then attend to this heaven slice of an angel wrapped in skin. Throw dice and woes of life. Love deprived, look at her vibe. What's the meaning of life? One subjective paradise. Crystal chandeliers, motives reflected. Often mirrors appear, clear, grinning from ear to ear. Craving and raving and rain, rekindle the flame. Closer she draws near, stay there. Remove your underwear, shove it somewhere over there. In paradise, we know our purpose. In paradise, we know what our worth is. In paradise, we manifest dreams. In paradise, truth is what you conceive.
Boom, boom. The truth is what you can see. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of the Unpopular Hour. And I'm your host, Matt Clark. I want to thank everybody for joining me today. And I am coming to you, and you can see I was inside. I'm at Rococo's on Western, and I was inside, and I was like, you know what? It is just way, way too nice to be inside today. And, you know, we don't know how many more days of nice weather we're going to get. So I decided, hey, guys, I'm just going to have my lunch outside. And it was fantastic. It's fantastic. It was fantastic. Rococo's on Western, 4308 Northwestern. They're open Sundays through Thursdays from 11 to 10. Fridays and Saturdays from 11 to 11. Of course, they have a great, Bruce, they have a great catering company that they do catering, or you can go over to their original location over on 27th and Penn. But for more catering or any events, call them at 405-534-8838. That's 405-534-8838 if you want them to do some catering for you. Those are the people that you want to holler at. And I can tell you that, man, my grilled cheese was off the chain. The potatoes, pork verde soup. Oh, my goodness. Highly recommended by a lady that was inside at the bar having lunch. I took a look at that, and I'm like, what is that? I want that right there. Give me that. And then, of course, I got the half of a sandwich or half of cheese in between, or grilled cheese. It was fantastic. But anyway, great win for the Thunder last night. I don't know if you guys got a chance to go to the game. I did, that since I do my After the Storm, my post-game Thunder analysis show, which is called After the Storm, that we do that after every Thunder game. We will be doing it tomorrow night. You can, if you're a Facebook friend, obviously you can watch it on Facebook, or you can go to several different places. Let me pull that up. Or you can go to my thing at mcsportsnetwork.com. You can do it that way. mcsportsnetwork.com. Here are the different platforms that you can view it on. The MC Sports Network, YouTube, Twitch. What you do is you search the Unpopular Hour / Matt Clark. Subscribe, like, hit the notification button. Also, for After the Storm, you hit the subscribe, like, and notifications button. And remember, in the next 2 weeks, we will be adding where you can come and you can call in and get remote access. So I'm excited about that, where you can call in, you can talk to me on the phone, you can ask me any questions. I'm really, really excited about that new feature that we're adding. We're still in the process of trying to work out the dynamics of me being on remote versus being at home. It's a lot easier if I'm at the house to do it because of everything that's set up there. But like I said, we're in the process of getting me a whole separate remote live stream kit. That way I don't have to tear this down, take it with me everywhere I go, bring it back. So I'm just trying to have where I just have a set kit or set remote live stream deal that I just take with me wherever I go. So I'm pretty excited about that. But anyway, last night in the Thunder game, I don't know if you guys watched the Thunder, but the Thunder did win last night. We beat we beat the Clippers, but we didn't beat the Clippers, if that makes sense. I mean, we won the game, but did we really did we really win the game because of the simple fact that Kawhi and Paul George were not playing? Now, the Thunder did, I will say this, they pulled a hat trick on us. They really did. They pulled a hat trick on us because they said SGA wasn't playing, Giddey wasn't playing, and we knew Paul George wasn't playing. But since those two, the Clippers were like, oh, we don't need to play Kawhi either, because of the simple fact that we know that our 3 through 9 is better than the Thunder's 3 through 9. And but the Thunder threw a curveball at him and at me, because I even announced it yesterday on the show, on the Unpopular Hour, that Giddey and SGA weren't playing, and SGA did play, and boy, did he play. Here's the box score from last night. And remember, if you've been watching the show, you know that what we're doing is we're doing the halftime stats and the game stats. So we're doing both of them, so you will have a better view of what the Thunder do as far as making halftime adjustments and what we looked like in the first half and what we looked like in the second half. So that's why I'm doing this new thing where I'm doing the combination of both of the halftime and the full game. So at halftime, the Thunder were leading 49-43. You can see Clippers, three-point percentage. They were 6 for 18, 37% from the field, 29 rebounds. And my favorite stat is PIP, which is points in the paint. Turnovers, they had 10. Once again, the Thunder shooting woes are just prevalent as they can be. They're just right there out in our face. The Thunder 2 for 16 from 3 for 36% from the field. Now, we were scoring inside, okay? We were scoring like crazy inside, which kept us in the game. And you can see we had 28 points in the paint and 31 rebounds. And the key stat is only 3 turnovers. 3 turnovers. Clippers, 17 bench points to our 12. But like I said last night, you really can't count that because Trey Mann started for us last night. So those are points that he would normally be coming off the bench. Those will go towards our bench. And if you added what he did last night, the point spread would be completely different. And the Thunder would have had the lead as far as that's concerned. But anyway, not bad at all. The Thunder made some great adjustments at halftime. Clippers 94, Thunder 108 on the final score. And the third quarter made all the difference. The Thunder came out firing. Loved what the starting five that we had out there. We substituted Muscala for Robinson Earl, which made all the difference just by us doing that, because we started out with Trey Mann, SGA, Wiggins, Dort, and Robinson Earl. And the only thing we did the second half, we put Muscala in for Robinson Earl to kind of offset the big fella Dubek inside, which worked out perfectly. And Muscala did exactly what we needed him to do, put some size inside to combat what they were doing with us as far as offensive rebounds, because that was the only way they could really score, was get some offensive rebounds and kick it back out. Final score, however, Clippers 94, Thunder 108. Third quarter, like I said, was magnificent for the Thunder. The Clippers were still shooting crazy, shooting threes, and, of course, allowed us to get out in transition, get a bunch of easy baskets, which you can see why our points in the paint PIP was so high for the game. 62 of our 108 points were in the paint, and that's a lot of transition points. That's SGA driving to the basket, kicking. Basically got a couple dunks. Wiggins got a couple dunks. Was surprised by Muscala actually went in and got a tip-in dunk. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Muscala gets a tip-in dunk? What is going on? And, of course, I was with my guy, Rod Meyer, last night in the second half, and my girl, Kat, Rod Meyer of the Mantle downtown, and, of course, the drum room, and then Kat from Kat's Tavern. So, anyway, we were down there. We were laughing and joking. And Kat made some interesting comments about the Thunder and her view, and I always like to hear women. And today is Women Only Wednesday, where we normally would have that show, but we tried to find a co-host to go with me to do a Women Only Wednesday. show, and we'll bring that back up later. But I was really pleased, like I said, with the Thunder overall, like what they did. And then when you look at our team stats, this will really give you a good feel or a good understanding of how well the Thunder did play last night. SGA, of course, was SGA. He was in his full bag last night, scoring 33, going 11 of 22. He had a couple of huge threes for us at the end of quarters to go 2 for 2, or actually at the end of one quarter. Then in the third quarter, he made a huge three, or the fourth quarter, I'm sorry, made a huge three to really shut the door on the Clippers. And that's the one thing that we do need as a closer, and not every team has one, and we do in SGA. 5 rebounds, 8 assists, which I really like. Josh Giddey, of course, really did not play. And then Lou Dort is Lou Dort. 4 points, 1 for 11, 0 for 6. He kept shooting threes. I didn't understand why he kept shooting threes. I just don't understand it. 2 rebounds, no turnovers, no assists, no blocks. And then Robinson Earl, only 2 points, 0 for 7, 0 for 3, and he just had a tough night. He got a shot blocked a couple times, and he got a little hesitant with not having the confidence going to the basket and finishing in the paint. But he and Dort especially, man, he just kills him with his three. I mean, they had to pull him out the game. He shot a 40-foot three. It was like, dude, what are you doing? You're not Steph Curry. Why are you shooting a 30-foot three? It wasn't 40. It was more like probably 28 to 30 feet out there. Airball, what are you doing? I just didn't understand his philosophy. I don't understand why he's shooting. Robinson Earl he and Muscala are our 2 best three-point shooters. They did a very good job. I just wish Robinson Earl could have made some. But like I said earlier in one of my broadcasts, I was talking about a number of points. I want that to be SGA scoring, doing what he's done, but I need him to be around 27 or so. But it looks like he's going to average 30, 28 to 30. That's what it looks like on our team. And then Trey Mann came in there with 25. Now, that needs to be Josh Giddey. I want SGA about 27, 28. I want Josh about 21-ish, 20, and 19, 20. And then somebody like a Trey Mann coming off the bench, giving me 15 off the bench, 17 somewhere around there. Then Dort around 10, 12 or 12. Robinson Earl 9 to 12. If we can get, basically had a decent night. Wiggins needs to be around 10, 9, 10, 11 where he was last year. Muscala, he had 8 last night, and he had 18 the night before. So I like what Muscala's doing. I like what we're doing with him and putting him in places that he can shoot the three. But last night, you'll see his stats, he did not take any threes because they were guarding him at the line. But I digress. Poku, 6 points, 2 for 7, and 0 for 3. And then when I was down there behind the bench, this is just my observation. Well, let me go through it, then I'll come back and give my observation. Trey Mann, 25 points, 10 for 24. Trey, he's got in his mind he's going to shoot the basketball a bunch. He's going to score a bunch of points, and I don't mind him shooting. But you can't come down and shoot 4 or 5 times in a row, because if you do that, then what happens is we don't get into a groove offensively. Now, SGA does it. That's fine because he's our leader. You, however, are not the leader nor the best player on the team, so you need to not do that. But he's made up in his mind that he's going to drive to the basket. He's just going to shoot. And then the times that he did try to get in there and couldn't do anything with it, tried to pass and had he got a couple of his turnovers, or got a turnover down there, and then he stopped, which I agree with. Listen, you gotta understand when you attack the basket, and I teach my kids this in my academy. When you're attacking the basket, you got to see the first guy, he doesn't count because he's guarding you, so you know you're going to go by him. The second first guy towards you is going to come up. You got him. Then you got to see the third guy, because that third guy, what he's doing is going to dictate what you do. So, I'm coming down. If I see the guy, I'm coming. He knows he's going to come up. I'm going to kick it to the wing, or I'm going to be watching the fourth guy on the side thinking I'm going to pass it, and then I'm going to fake the pass to the corner and hit the guy on the wing. So I wish Trey would pass a little bit more. I want him to shoot 24 times. The reason why he did that is because Josh was not in the game, clearly. But I need Trey to be more of a 14, 15 shot per game type guy and give me 17 points, something like that. Dang, however, I do like what he's doing. I kind of like him. He is a project. Like I said, I would not have given up 3 to 4 first round picks for the guy. I can go get me a really good NBA star for that. But once again, we did that on projects. Sam Presti is big on projects, big on young players. Does he have talent? He is long, he is athletic, but he is a project. Baisley, he did play within himself. And like I said last night on After the Storm, I thought Baisley played within himself. I was really pleased with him. Wiggins, 11 points, 5 for 14. Man, he could not finish at the basket. He missed at least 5 shots or 6 shots point blank that he either rimmed out, he was going too hard, whatever. He just could not get the ball to fall last night. Kendrick Williams was Kendrick Williams. Kind of like him, but like I said, I like Wiggins way better than I like Kendrick Williams. Muscala was Muscala. Played really, really well. Liked what I saw out of him. Now, going back to Baisley and Poku. When I was sitting down there with Rod and Kat, they're right behind the bench. I mean, they literally are, second row, literally right behind the bench. And when I'm looking at it, what I saw was the body language of those two. It's really bad. And I feel sorry for them because they both have potential, but they just don't fit what we're doing. Baisley, I've watched him for 3 years, and he's not an NBA level player. He's a two-way guy. That's what he is. He's a eighth ninth guy off the bench. He's gonna come in. I need you to give me about 6 to 8 minutes tops. Don't try to do anything stupid. Give me a couple of blocks. Give me some rebounds. Alter some shots for me. Okay, then come sit down. Poku is a transitional player, and I've said this many times. He needs to be on a team that grabs the rebound and just takes off and runs. A Golden State Warrior type of team where they are just up and down, up and down, up and down. That's where he needs to be. We, however, are a half-court, deliberate style offense. That's who the Thunder is. That's who we are. He needs to be we just don't fit his style of play. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. We really don't. We really don't. But he is – I like what he is doing. I like what – he does have potential, but he's just not the dude. He's just not. And I don't know if the Thunder clearly have not extended him or should not extend him. But, once again, I was talking to some people last night, and they're huge Poku fans, and that's fine. I don't get it. And I tried to get them to explain to me how they felt that way, and I had an argument for everything they came at me with. And they just kind of looked at me like, wow. I go, yeah. I mean, I like him. He's a good kid, but no. It's just not happening. Man. Okay, in NBA scores last night, let's get on. God, we're getting all sidetracked. In NBA scores last night, there was only 4 games, Pistons and the Wizards. And the Pistons are young. Man, they're talented. And, we're going to go over the top 5 rookie stuff here in a minute, rookie performances. And now is that my boy Drew? Is that you?
Yeah. What's happening, my friend?
Oh, man, just just rehashing last night's game.
Yeah, it's a win to win.
A win is a win, but we did throw him a curveball because Kawhi was going to play, and when they found out that Josh nor SGA was going to play, they're like, why are we playing Paul George against their team? They're 3 through 9, or 3 through 10. And the Thunder threw a curveball on him, so I fully expect Kawhi to play tomorrow night. I don't think they're going to sit him again.
It's not our job to set their starting lineup.
No, it's really not. And it's so funny. I was talking to Rod last night. He goes, yeah. He says, yeah, I saw Matt Pinto. I was trying to talk to him. He goes, yeah, I don't know I don't think he's playing. They knew he was playing.
Oh yeah.
They knew he was playing all the way. That was a curveball
Little
for the Clippers.
gamesmanship's always nice.
That's always nice. But, they're going to come full force at us when we come to L.A., and they probably will tomorrow just because. But anyway, last night the Pistons lost to the Wizards 99-120. That Pistons team is young. The Wizards, they've got some guys who've been there a little bit. Bradley Beal stayed, which I still can't believe he stayed there. But I guess if you're giving me $53 million, I'm going to stay too. What do you think about that, Drew?
Oh, for sure. I mean, money talks.
Yeah, but my thing is this: $52 million is nice, but I'm gonna lose again. I have no chance of winning. So he's just like, you know what? I'm not gonna win. There's no guaranteed chance. I'm just gonna make as much money as I can, as long as I can, and then I'm done. That's exactly what it seems like.
52 million over how many years?
No, per year.
$52
million. He's got, I think it's 250 something over 4 years.
Wow.
230 something over 4 years. Something stupid.
That's a lot of money, man.
A lot of money, man. A lot of money. But he stayed in the same place, and as long as you stay in the same location, then your money or same team, then you make more money, and your max deal goes up. The Mavericks and the Pelicans, I was shocked that the Pelicans won without.
I watched the majority of that.
Huh?
That was a great game. I watched the majority of that game.
But I was just shocked that the Mavericks lost that.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have two of the best players, and you get beat anyway.
Sometimes, and as well as I do, probably better, is that that sometimes when the other team's best players aren't playing, you get minimal effort.
Yes, until you're psyched out mentally, is what it was.
Dallas is kind of one of those teams. I mean, they're a good team, probably one of the top 5 teams in the league. But, I mean, New Orleans is tough.
Yep, they are.
Stepped up. The next man up, stepped up, played. And, it's crazy. McCollum really didn't play that well either.
No,
he didn't shoot the ball well either. They had a lot of their younger guys make plays down the stretch. And Dallas got suckered into shooting a bunch of threes.
And they've got a good coach. That helps.
Yep.
You got to have a good coach. Clippers, Thunder. Can't spell the Thunder without the under.
All day.
No doubt about that. But, the thing is this. I thought that I didn't know SGA was playing, so I took the Clippers instead of the Thunder. But I did take the under because I followed your lead on that. And the Thunder surprised. If I'd have known SGA was playing, I would have taken the Thunder all day long.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And is there a line out on that game tomorrow? Because I looked earlier, and there was not a line out for tomorrow.
No, it'll come out once the game goes off. It'll come out.
Oh, tomorrow? Okay. Then the Warriors and the Suns, dude. How about that?
It comes out after the last game tips off tonight.
Okay. How about Warriors Suns, bro? Did you see that?
Loved it. Little gamesmanship again. I like it.
Hey,
Booker talking a little mad.
Hey, he put it on him last night, bro.
Mm-hmm. He got mad about it.
Yeah, he did. He was getting, he's talking about 4. Look, I got a ring. Really, Clay? Is that what is that what it's coming down to? Really? Are you serious? Are you resorting to that? Really? Doing the fans, looking at the fans, going, "Yeah, I've got a ring." Really? He and Draymond are done, and they know it.
Right.
That's what I think. You know what I'm saying, Drew? They both know they're done because
can we trade LeBron and Westbrook for those two right now? I'd do it.
Well, nobody's going to take AD. Let's face it. Nobody's taking AD. He's hurt.
Oh, not. We send Westbrook and LeBron to the Golden State for Clay and Draymond.
First of all, Golden State is not going to take Russell Westbrook.
They're not going to take LeBron either.
Neither one. Well, they take LeBron. I think he'd fit in well with them, kind of like KD did, because he's a cerebral player. So I think he would fit in with them. But Westbrook, I mean, I could see them taking them both and then just giving Westbrook a check and going, "See you later, bye." I can see him doing that. Going, "Here's 40 whatever million, whatever you got left here, bye. See you later, bro."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I can see them doing that. But the Lakers, dude, the body language with those guys, still, it just haunts me with Westbrook and then him to come back and go, well, I've been taught all my life to go 2 for 1. Yeah, but not when you're ahead.
Yeah.
Who taught you that? I'd want to see his coaching credentials if any coach has ever said you do a 2 for 1 when you are winning at the end of the game. And if the shot clock goes off, they only have 3 seconds to go full court. But Drew,
they're from bad to worse.
Dude, what did you say the over and under was? 10 games? Is that what you said? I said 20. I said 20. You said, what was it, 10? Is that what you said?
What's that?
Before they trade Westbrook. Didn't you say 10?
Yeah. It's going to be. I think they're blowing up anybody and anybody that takes him right now.
How about this? It was so funny as Westbrook was going to be scratched by his hamstring, which of course he's never had a hamstring injury.
Right.
And then all of a sudden he's like, oh, I stretched for 5 hours on a plane while everybody else was sleeping. Okay, so what you're trying to say is there's no way you're going to let the Lakers not play you and win without you. That's
right.
what you're saying. Or am I missing something, Drew?
No, you're not. They're just biding time. They're stalling and trying to do anything they can to get him out of there.
Well, Drew, they talk about how somebody wants him. I mean, even if you trade your 2 picks with Indiana, that doesn't make you a contender.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm almost really resigned to the fact that, hey, listen, just go ahead, ride the season out. We know we're going to lose. We have $47 million next year. We still have LeBron. We still have AD. We can get some people to come back up.
LeBron won't be there next year, I don't think.
Well, his first year is next year.
Yeah.
It's the next year that he has no choice next year. It's that next year after that because he signed. Remember, he extended for 2 years.
Yeah, just so.
So we have him this year and we have him next year. But
it's just maddening to think he's going to be on our team for that long.
Well, I just think that to me, Drew, you have to give up too much. Now you're on the hook.
Oh, yeah.
You're on the hook now.
They did the same thing they did with Kobe. They made a bad contract, and they didn't think, putting people around. Kobe's contract would have been fine, but you didn't put anybody around him.
Nobody.
And in this time, not only did you put somebody around him, you put the worst possible scenario around him.
Yeah, but whoa. That was his call.
Oh, I know.
So, okay, so they had the plan.
I'm saying them in general, just
the general
Lakers whole
organization. Yes.
Right. And now you got some guy making $48 million that is a pariah, and he can't shoot. And he's just not a part of the team. He's pouting on the end of the bench. He's bringing the whole team down, regardless of what your personal feelings are about Westbrook. If you think he can go and he can't go anymore, I think he can still play, just not in L.A.
Yes, agreed. He can still play, just not in L.A. Yeah. And that's the whole thing is that, like I said from day one, and Shannon, and I argued about this all the time. I said, Shannon, from the very beginning, Westbrook can't shoot. He's not smart. He makes horrible decisions at the end of the game. Now, what Westbrook is the most athletic point guard we've ever seen, ever had. Yeah. He goes 100%.
Prima donna wide receiver trapped in a point guard body.
Yes. Great analogy.
You know what that means? A guy that's going to make the great catch, but then he's going to do something stupid the next play. And hit somebody out of bounds or taunt somebody or something like that is going to get a 15-yard penalty. That's what Westbrook is.
Yes, he is.
He's the guy that's going to make the splash play, go dunk on someone, maybe steal it, and make a nice pass. But then in the very next play, he's going to shoot it with 23 seconds left on the shot clock.
I just still don't. Can you explain it to me, Drew? I go back and look at it, I'm like, when he did that, my look was like LeBron and AD. Like, what in the hell are you doing?
And the thing is, LeBron don't have any room to talk. It's the possession before. LeBron lets it run all the way down to the end of the clock, just dribbling it, and then jacks a fadeaway three that barely draws iron.
From 30.
I'm like, that's the best shot you can get.
But let's face it, LeBron's not a closer.
No, he's not. And
he's not
LeBron falls in love with that fade like he's got it like Jordan and Kobe had it, and he doesn't.
No.
LeBron is a freight train. He's a 6'9" freight train.
Yes.
Go to the basket.
Go to the basket. But the whole thing is that he's not going to go to the basket that much because he don't want to get hurt.
Exactly. He's trying to beat Crane's record. Last thing he wants to do blows me out.
Now, I will say this, and I've always told people this, that there's two types of records, those that are broken and those that are beaten. He's going to actually break Kareem's scoring record, which means he did it in less games and less time. That's a break. When you beat a record, that means you did it over longevity. So
right.
But he played in so many games in the East, and they're like, he went to 9 championships in the East. He won what? 2? Well, he went to 9 in a row. He won 1 or 3. What was it, 3?
And then you also got to factor in the way they call games these days. You can't touch people.
No.
I mean, he lives on the free throw line. Just imagine if he could actually shoot free throws.
Yeah. Well, I told you what those kids, the guys at barbershop, LeBron would have killed the Pistons.
No.
I was like, shut up.
He'd have been injured the whole time.
I told him, I said, hey, look, I told the kid, I go, don't ever talk to me again. You're an ignorant basketball person. Don't ever speak basketball.
Anthony Mason would have put LeBron James in the front row, and he wouldn't have got over it for a week.
Oh, hey, Charles Oakley.
I mean, Rodman, Lambeer. I mean, dude, I don't want to hear that he would have dominated those guys. He wouldn't have.
Oh, no, he wouldn't. Like I tell people, he's going to do what he did because he's a dominant player. He is a great player. There's no question. What I say is he is a more athletic Magic. That's what he is.
Mm-hmm.
He's a more athletic Magic. He can take you to the basket. He's smart, beyond smart as far as setting players up and doing that. He's unbelievable. But past that, Drew, no. I'm out. But the Lakers.
They play again tonight. They got Denver on the road tonight.
I know.
Which they normally play pretty well out there. I look for them to play all right tonight, but they're not going to win. I'm looking at their schedule, and it may be a while.
Well, the Lakers' schedule is not that bad. I mean, it's pretty easy when I looked at it in the beginning, I thought, okay, Lakers got a nice chance. But now watching them play, Drew, they don't have a prayer.
No.
They don't have a prayer, dude. It's that team.
They're at Denver, at Minnesota, then Denver again. Those are 3 losses.
Yep. On the games tonight, Drew.
New Orleans, Utah, Cleveland, Utah, Clippers, Sacramento, Brooklyn. I mean, they might win a few in there, but I mean, they could easily start off 3-10, 3-12.
Easily. The whole thing is, the problem, Drew, is they can't get rid of Westbrook. Nobody wants him. But like I said, to me, either if you can't trade him, just eat the damn money and send him home. Just eat it.
Just release him and let him go.
Eat it.
Yeah.
Just eat the money. I mean, I know it's hard, but just eat the money and move on. It's like when you buy a Range Rover. Like my friend, she has a Range Rover. She goes, "Oh man, I just spent $4,000." Then I go, "You buy a Range Rover, guess what you better have? The 100,000 mile plan, bumper to bumper, because it will be in the shop. You know what I mean? So get rid of it. That's a car that you like. You have a lemon, just buy it, just sell it. If you can't sell it, just give it away if you need to. But anyway, games tonight. Pacers.
Yeah, buy Range Rovers. When they drive it off the lot,
it's trash.
Went down about 30% price.
It's trash, right off the bat. I mean, right off the bat. I'm not a fan of them at all because when I was talking to Randy about it, he goes, "What kind of car are you going to get?" It's like, "This is what I'm looking at." He goes, "Don't buy a Range Rover." I was like, "Okay."
Well, again, they're so expensive to work on. So
it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But anyway, the games tonight, we got the Pacers at the Sixers. And how about their woes right now? Whoa, man. They played better without Embiid than with Embiid.
The Lakers.
But, Drew, they play better without Embiid.
Yeah.
They do. It's scary. Raptors at the Heat. They are sneaky good, man. You called that out. You said the Raptors are going to be sneaky good, and you were right. I didn't believe you.
Yeah. It's just you got to travel out there. You got to go into Canada. You got to deal with all that border stuff, and you finally get there to play, and those guys have been waiting on you, and they always play well up there.
Hey, Drew, somebody just drove by with a damn North Carolina flag on their car. Who the hell has a North Carolina flag in Oklahoma. Who the hell has a North
You're
Carolina
probably going to
flag?
see being probably the undisputed number one team in the country, and going to our 21st Final Four this year. There'll probably be a lot of them.
Anyways, the Magic and the Heat. I couldn't believe I saw that. I'm like, what the hell? Dude, you're not. What are you doing driving that mess? Riding around that mess. The Magic at the Knicks. The Knicks are sneaky good, man. They're young, man. They're sneaky good, Drew.
They score a lot of points, too.
But they are athletic. They are long. They can score. They're a matchup nightmare for people. I really believe that. They're just young and just going to make stupid mistakes trying to do what young kids do.
The Hornets are a young team, too, so I look for that to be a high-scoring game. I almost made my picks today.
Yep. You got Jazz, Rockets.
Jazz. I mean, the Jazz are the surprising team in the league right now. How are they winning games?
Aren't they supposed to be tanking? Aren't they supposed to be 0-4, not 4-0?
Yeah.
I mean, aren't they?
Yeah. I couldn't even tell you their starting lineup.
I don't think anybody could. Celtics and the Bulls.
Yeah. I like my Bulls.
I know you do. You just
I like my Bulls. That's a sneaky good squad.
Your boy Drew says Commander Wright says play the Tar Heels suck and play Poku more. Okay, you're done. We're done with your take on everything. Agree, Drew? You and I are in agreement on Commander Wright right now. We're like,
they called us out in the second half. We've been defending national champs. So.
Yeah. You can talk to Bill Self about that when we get him on.
I'm going to the first question I asked.
Then we may not have you on. The Nets and the Grizzlies.
Yeah, that's going to be a good game. You got the Nets and the Grizz. That's a great little matchup tonight. Should be a bunch of athletes out there on the floor. So.
Now, didn't the Grizz smash them by 30 a couple nights ago?
It's Nets and the Bucks tonight,
the Bucks. I'm sorry, the Bucks. Yes.
Yeah, Nets and the Bucks. That's your TNT or ESPN game of the night right there at 6:30. Yeah, that's I like the Bucks tonight -3. I don't know what's wrong with the Nets. Nets look discombobulated. They look kind of interested, which is surprising. I really thought they would be better.
Well, I was saying that last night or about Ben Simmons yesterday, that Drew, I'm not sure if he fouling out 2 out of the first 3 games. I don't know if he's doing that on purpose because he doesn't want to play. He tried to blame it on the referees. I'm like, so I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, Ben. Okay, you came back. You're not sure, what's up. You're trying to feel your way. So maybe you're out of spots or you're out of sync a little bit as far as where you should be defensively because he's one of the best defensive players in the league. And for you to foul out 2 out of 3 games, that right there.
I'm not a big Ben Simmons guy. He can't shoot. To me, if you're going to be one of my favorite, you got to be able to shoot the basketball. I can't stand it. I mean, that's the name of the game. So it doesn't surprise me that he's struggling.
No, it really doesn't. Okay, well, let's take a quick break, Drew. Then we're going to come back with some NBA news and go from there. So we'd like to thank our sponsors at Collaborative Logic. And you can go ahead and respond to Commander Wright after this nonsense he's texting us with. Collaborative Logic, if you have any IT solutions, those are the people that you need to holler at as far as computers, writing software to help run your office better. SRB for any engineering, surveying, or planning. They are really, really good for that. They love to be behind the scenes, so holler at my boy Mark Long. Jose Fierro, the Bronco lover himself at Oak Grove Trucking, Greg and Max Nafee at Nafeco, and then he's got your shirt. And then Y&B, family owned and operated since 1912.
The bank that makes things happen.
Yes, they do, and they're an equal housing lender, member of the FDIC. If you have any loans, cars, boats, houses, or whatever, you can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com. And tomorrow, Drew, where are we going to be?
YNB. You caught Oklahoma 401 Elm Avenue.
Yes, sir. We will be there, and you guys can come in and see us, or you can come in and see Nathan or Joe Horn, well, actually, Randy will probably be there, so you'll be able to see him.
Prize incognito appearance, walk by the camera or something again.
Yeah, he's kind of slid by that. And, of course, we're going to get all over your sister, too, Sable. Oh, yeah, we're going to be on her, except, I'll have a shirt that I can wear that'll be the right size this time. Oh, my God. Okay.
I'm just trying on your
That's hilarious.
classic yellow YMB.
Yeah, we're not doing that. NBA news, Moscow court rejects Brittany Griner's appeal against her 9-year sentence. Because, Drew, she actually admitted to having the canisters in her luggage, she said, because she packed them inadvertently in her haste to pack.
Oh, everybody knows when you put weed in your bag in a plane, it's there.
I mean,
they ain't ever getting. They're going to keep her there until they find somebody, till Biden or whoever's president figures out somebody that they can dispose of to get her back.
Because whoever it is that they want, they're not willing to give up for her or the other Marine. They're not willing. They're not. They're going. No, we're not giving you him for them. We're not doing it.
Now, especially when you're on the other side of a war against Russia, they're not going to do anything that we want them to do. Period.
No.
It doesn't do her anymore. It could be you or I sitting over there, and they're going to say the same thing.
Yep. And like I told people, I was like, listen, whoever her agent is, you knew this stuff was going down. She should have never went over there. A.
Right.
B, if you smoke weed, you know it's against the law, you should have never did it. You should have been smart enough to go, yeah, I'm not putting myself in any kind of harm in any kind of way. Because they knew that she had been doing it every time before that because she'd been playing over there.
Yep. So
they knew. So I'm over all of that.
She's going to be there for a while. She's going to get comfortable.
Yep. I'm out on that. Now.
It's sad and it sucks. And it's for other stuff going on in this world, somebody doing 10 years for some hash oil or whatever is a joke. But it has nothing to do with her. It's purely political.
Well, and the whole thing is, like I tell people, when you go to other countries, you're not in America.
No,
okay, you're not in America.
Yeah,
you're on your own. You're an idiot if you go to another country and do something illegal. That's on you. Now, this thing with Brittany, my problem with that is you're saying it's pretty political. It's all it is. It's just a political football, and it all is a matter of, and not only her, but the Marine has been over there, longer than she has.
Oh yeah.
And I said, so with those two people, it's simply political, just like you said. They want somebody we're not willing to give them.
They're asking for a terrorist to be let go for a WNBA player. It's not going to happen.
And a Marine. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. It's just not. We're not going to give up somebody who can kill thousands of us for one person.
Some guy that's made like hundreds of bombs or something. I read about him, and it's not some pissant.
Yeah,
he's a real deal.
He is the real deal. Yeah, we're like, no, we're not doing that. Okay, Drew. Here's the top 5 rookie performances. Of course, Paolo, 27, 9, and 5. The guy that you like, Benedict Mathurin from Arizona. Didn't you like him?
I did. The guard.
Yep. He's with the Pacers, 27, 7, and 2. Jabari. Yeah, he's shooting it. Jabari.
He's getting an opportunity to shoot it, too.
Yeah, he is. And he can shoot it. That's the thing. Yeah. He can score. Jabari, 21 and 9. And then the Pistons. Two of the guys that you and I really, 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 really liked, Jalen Duren and Jaden Ivey. Jalen Duren, 14 and 10. Jaden Ivey, 17 and 10 and 5. Mm-hmm. And you and I both loved everybody on that list.
Yeah, and Detroit's got that. That's a nice little nucleus they got working.
Oh, man. Yeah, with Cade leading the way at their point.
Yeah.
Man, the problem is, though, they're still young, and they're going to do stupid stuff because they're young.
They'll have nights when they play great, and then they'll have nights when they get thumped. You just got to make sure that you're on the right side of it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. I still would have loved to have Jabari and Jalen. Dude, our inside, talking about people coming to the lane, that's not happening. Yeah. That's not. Come on in here, boy. We got something for you. Come on in here. You got two guys that are big and that are athletic and that are long and can defend. Just makes no sense to me. But whatever. We're stuck with the great thin man. That's what I'm calling him. Okay, Drew, we're going to do our power rankings right now. Just kind of see how you feel. You feel good about your power rankings?
Yeah, I do. I mean, except for the Lakers, and Lake's just a journeyman pick. I mean, I can't in good conscience put them in any list. They I'll switch them out for the Bulls because I can't get in good conscience put the Clippers or / Jets, Mets, and
Yeah, well, I did.
especially
I switched them out. I have the Bucks, the Celtics, the Suns, the
yep.
Grizzlies, Golden State, the Cavs, the
Wow.
Heat, Blazers. Because I like what the Blazers are doing, dude. They've got a nice little group there with Dame. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They've replaced CJ for sure. And then the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets are just trying to figure their way through it because of Murray. He's just got to figure out where he's at. Then the Clippers.
Yep.
Your top 10 is you have the Bucks, Golden State, Suns. Wow.
Yep.
Okay, we're both in there with that.
But I had 1A, 1B. I'll flip flop those.
There
two.
we go. Here we go with that. So you flip flop.
I don't know. I'll still leave the Warriors in front of the Suns, even though they got beat last night. Warriors are going to be fine.
Yeah, but remember they only blew him out after Clay got kicked out.
Yeah.
That's when it went down. Okay, they weren't blowing him out before that.
Yeah. I'll still leave those two the same.
Okay, then you got Celtics, Mavericks,
Yep.
Grizzlies. You still gonna
Yep.
keep the Mavericks in there? They're struggling.
Yep. Still,
Okay.
yeah, that'll be all right.
Okay. The Grizzlies, the Heat, the T-Wolves, the Hawks, and then your Bulls.
Yep. I got a little flavor there towards the back end of that top 10.
Yeah,
Youngsters.
you did.
The T-Wolves team's tough. That Hawks team will always be. It'll hang around. They'll be a 6 or 7 seed in the East, and then the Bulls might be one of the surprise teams of the league right now.
I really like the Bulls. I really do.
Yep.
And I like them. I like what they're doing.
And the NBA is better off when the Bulls are good. I mean, that helps out that Eastern Conference.
Yeah, the East is, the East is, I mean, they still have got what? The Celtics, and you've got, who you have in the East? You've got
Celtics, Bucks, Sixers, Cavs, Heat,
yeah. Raptors.
Raptors.
So it's not bad. It's not quite the West, but it never is.
I mean, they're really the only ones you can even put in there are the Celtics and the Heat. I don't even know that and the Nets too. I mean, they're struggling too.
Yeah. Remember back when the NBA was just based, I mean, you had 3 teams, the top 6 teams, 3 were in the West, 3 were in the East.
Yeah.
You knew one of those 6 teams or 2 of those 6 teams were going to play each other. You knew they were the best. I mean, but it wasn't lopsided one way or the other. Those two just wanted to knock each other's teeth out.
Yep.
I love it.
And you knew they were going to play every year, and it just led up to it. The Knicks and the Bulls, the Pacers and the Knicks.
Yep.
They had battles.
Yep,
those.
Agreed. Okay, Drew, here are your picks, brother. Here you go. You got Pacers, Bulls.
Let's go DrewPicks.com.
Well, dude, we're gonna get there. We got. It's right there on the screen. Jesus.
I can't see your screen.
This is not radio, okay? This is we have a live. We're actually live. They can see stuff on the screen. It's so funny. Drew Henthorne of your Husker Drew picks. Here you go. Pacers, Bulls under 234.5.
Yeah, that game's always a slugfest.
Slugfest.
It always is. Those teams don't like each other. The defense will be picked up. Pacers are young. Bulls are young.
Indianapolis is not that far from Chicago.
No, those teams do not like each other. No matter when they play, they don't like each other.
Never have.
I'll take the under in that game.
Never have. They've never liked each other ever. Then, wow, Drew, you taking the Sixers -2?
Yep. Going out on a limb.
Wow. You are going way out on a limb.
Yep. Give me the Sixers. Come a little bounce back game.
Get your little bounce back in there. Let me see. Bucks -3.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. That might be my favorite one of all the games. The Nets are in trouble.
Yeah, they really, really are. They're in all kinds of trouble. Hawks, Pistons. Oh, whoa, wait. Wait a minute. Hold on. You have an over?
I do.
You have an over? Are you okay?
Just wait. That one may not be close to an over. We'll see. It may go way over.
Come on, there's going to be a little defense.
I don't know who's gonna play it. That game will go up down.
There's going to be some defense. Come on now.
A lot of on the floor for both those teams.
A lot of youngsters on that floor. You know, Trey is going to be running his mouth because he and Cade are going to be going at it. You already know that OU and OSU going at
I
each
may
other.
have to watch. What that goes at 7, right? I'm gonna have to watch that one.
Yeah, I plan on watching that tonight. I'm gonna be. That's one of my planned deals. Now, here we go. Baseball, Friday night, 7:00. Phillies.
Yeah.
You taking them plus? You're not gonna change. That's 2 days in a row. I figured I'd get a change out of you. Where you're not gonna change. So it's gonna be tomorrow. I'm gonna have the same thing up there. Friday, I'm gonna have the same thing, right? Or are you gonna change your mind about it?
Give me the Phillies.
Give you the Phillies, huh? No matter what. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, game 1. They got to win game 1. That's the game 1. You got to take them. If you're going to take them in the first 2 games, it's got to be game 1.
It's got to be game 1.
Verlander and the Phillies ace, both those guys can chuck it. I think the Phillies just might be a team of destiny, man. They just are pounding people.
Yeah, they really, really are. And switching gears to NFL news, Bill Belichick on his quarterbacks, Drew. You know what he said? We'll see how it goes. What?
Yeah. That lasted all of 2 possessions the other night, so he went to the other guy.
What was that? Why did you even play?
Started running completely different plays. I'm like, where's all these? Help the guy. Run some of those plays you're running for the young guy.
For Zappy. Well, my deal is why did you even play him?
Yeah.
I mean, keep just like the Cowboys did. I bet Dak could have played the week before.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't look like one week the way he was throwing the ball wasn't gonna make the difference. The way he was spinning it pretty good.
He didn't look good. I didn't get to join you on Monday, but he didn't look good at all.
Well, but what I'm saying is throwing the ball though, he looked okay throwing the ball is what I'm saying. Now he was throwing it all over the place the way he does. He does what Dak does. That's what Dak always does. You know?
Yeah.
And I think
got lucky with the fumble or they might have got beat.
Yeah, well, what was it? Was it Romo or whoever was announcing was like, you know what? What Dak is trying to do is hit the home run instead of just dumping off. And all your other boy was doing was here, dump off. And Dak threw the double coverage like 3 times. Like, what are you doing?
He had one there in the third quarter. It should have been pick 6.
Yeah, he did. It's like, what are you doing? But that's Dak, though. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why they brought him back now because he's got some rust and they'll beat the crap out of the Bears this weekend too. They're not good, and then they've got a bye week. So
and they got the big trade, so that helps. They got a big trade that helps helping up bustering up their defensive line.
Well, that was strictly for the Philadelphia Eagles right there.
Yep, that's exactly what that was for, to stop the run.
Yep.
That's what that was. Jaguars, they traded James Robinson to the Jets after Breece Hall went down with his ACL, man. But they could have, because, hey, Travis Etienne, he's a monster, bro.
Yeah.
But he was a monster at Clemson. So that made complete sense to me.
His daddy's a former Husker, so he's got good genes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Number 47, outside linebacker, just so you know.
Really? Is that what you're going with? Are you really, really going with that? Are you serious right now? You just, listen, we're going to talk about your Huskers and what the hell they're going to do this weekend.
Big game.
Broncos say Russell Wilson's hamstring is trending towards playing. I'm like, really? So now he's hurt. Mm-hmm. He's hurt, Drew. He's hurt.
Yeah, their game's off the board right now.
Oh, it's off the board?
Yep. No line yet.
Well, what's the deal with that?
Well, a lot of times that's because they don't know on injury stuff. They'll release it by Friday. They have to the NFL rules, but right now they're holding it out.
I was sitting there looking now. Tomorrow night, 7:15 Prime Video, Ravens and the Bucks. Buccaneers,
give me the Ravens. The Bucks are dumpster fire. Give me the Ravens.
Yeah, Brady did that, didn't he? You know, they're looking at him like, you're going to yell at us, and then here you are going to weddings, not coming back, You're having, and he had to please his. Let's face it. Let's face it. He had to appease his wife. She wanted to
Oh yeah.
stay, and he stayed. He knew better.
I'm not blaming him for that. He should have just done that in the first place. Stay retired.
Yep, he should have, but he came back. It's not like that he's bad. He's still playing the same.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
just,
their defense. I don't know what's going on with them. You can't get beat like that by the Panthers.
well, the whole thing is that when Todd's doing what he's doing, he's trying to be offensive coach. I mean, he's trying to coach the whole team instead of worrying about the defense. Just give Byron Leftwich the offense like he's had.
Yep.
But Tom Brady got what he wanted. He wanted Bruce Arians out. Bruce is gone, kinda.
Yeah, the good thing is Brady will be home early. They ain't making the playoffs.
No. You don't think they're coming back, do you?
I don't. That's bad for me. I think I had them going pretty far.
Well, one thing I was looking at too, Drew, which kind of blew me away, was Aaron Rodgers. How are you going to throw the team under the bus? The whole team. So you take zero responsibility. Zero. You know what I'm saying, Drew? He took no responsibility. Oh, we got players, the coach, we got players who shouldn't be playing. Or what? Bro, you suck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's not playing very well with that, but they're a sneaky good. They're a sneaky dog this weekend. I can see myself taking them plus the 12 points against the Bills.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens.
Like you said, yeah, we're gonna find out a lot about who we are. You're right, you sure as hell are, because Buffalo's had a week. They've had a week to prepare for you. They've had a week to get rested up, to get more of their defensive players healthy, and you're going to Buffalo.
Yeah, could get ugly.
It could get ugly. And
that may be one that you bet. That may be one that you bet right there, right before it kicks off, because you might end up getting 13 or 14 points.
I'm sorry, but Aaron Rodgers, he always talking about the woke crowd and all this nonsense. Who cares about any of that nonsense,
He just likes pissing people off.
Yeah, but I'm sorry, Drew. Who cares about the woke crowd? Who cares about that? You're a quarterback. Why don't you worry about waking up your players? Why don't you worry about giving your players? Why don't you worry about being woke?
Why he's worried about it anyway? He's got zero worries. He lives a life of luxury.
Yep, he's single. He hangs out with people in Hollywood. He's having fun. He thinks
playing golf all the time.
Yeah, he thinks he's Nicolas Cage. You know what I'm saying? I mean, wow.
We should have been on the golf course today.
Oh, it's way nice today, isn't it? God dang, man! I'm sitting outside on the patio at Rococo's today because it's so nice.
I'm sitting on my patio watching my banged up dog in her halo she's wearing.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she's all right. She had surgery yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
She got spayed yesterday, so she's got to have a close eye on her. She can't be left running the roost.
Yeah, well, no, you gotta watch her and keep her close. There's no doubt. And Mama's coming back when tomorrow.
Tomorrow night.
Oh, boy. I know the girls can't wait to see her, are they? How are they liking her T-shirts that I had to arm bar old boy for?
That was like a neck bar / arm hold.
Oh.
That was one of the greatest in-row moves I've ever seen. You had him pinned down.
Dude, what was he doing, Drew? What was he doing?
I was laughing so hard I couldn't get my phone out.
I mean, poor Faithy is back there wanting her T-shirt, and this guy, she's like, is he going to still? I mean, really? But the classic line, Drew, hey, if you let my arm go, you can give her the T-shirt. And then reaches for it.
The oldest line in the book.
And then reaches for it. Bam, armbar lark. Bro? I thought Kim was going to punch him. Kimberly. I thought Kimberly was going to punch him. I really did. She looked
honestly,
like,
I thought you knew the guy.
No.
Number one.
No, what happened?
And then I realized about 15 seconds into it that you don't know this guy.
No, because the T-shirt went.
And his face is turning red because he's getting choked out.
Well, dude, Drew, I'm sorry. The T-shirt goes back there. I'm reaching under there, and he just turns around and tries to snatch it. Boom! What are you doing?
The best part that went unnoticed was I dropped one right before that, hit me right in the hands.
Yeah, but Amelia got hers.
Yeah, Amelia, we had two. The guy behind me got one because it hit me right in the hands, and I dropped it.
Oh, are you serious?
but nobody saw it because everyone was watching you.
Oh, man. Thunder times at
that was great.
Games,
that was
Thunder
Lips right there. Thunder Lips in the stand.
It was ridiculous. It really was. But All right, brother.
I mean, I hope that guy's a season ticket holder because it could go again.
Nah, he's not a season ticket holder. Hell no. He was that. Listen, he was not going to give Faith that T-shirt. Or am I wrong?
No, he was not.
You're an old
Faith,
dude.
Faith got it in a room too. She's pretty proud of it.
But Drew, I'm like, oh look, that's my niece right there. She gonna get her shirt. What are you doing? I mean, he's just gonna be Mr. Quick, like he gonna snatch it from me. Your old ass ain't snatching nothing from me. The hell's wrong with you? Oh, I'm still pissed about it. I couldn't believe he did
great.
it. But Drew, really? You're gonna steal a T-shirt from a 5-year-old, a 4-year-old? Really?
You had the left arm creased and then the right arm over the back of the neck with the little slide pressure. It was a nice move.
Well, then he goes, serious, Drew. Yeah, you can. If you let me go, she can have it. Okay. Boom. Yeah, no, you really? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Because
for those of you just didn't get to see it, the radio does not do it justice. It was funny.
It was, but Drew, the whole thing where Kimberly was leaning right there over too. She was getting ready to punch old boy. So it wasn't like it. You know what I'm saying? She's like, "Hey."
Randy and I were about to die of laughter. I think Randy was laughing so hard he had to get up and leave.
I mean, it is funny in retrospect, but I'm sorry. My baby girl was gonna make sure she got her T-shirt. You can't have two sisters, one with the T-shirt and one without. That you can't do that. You know what I'm saying, Drew?
No.
There's no way you can do that. You can't do that with all seriousness. I was not going to let that happen, but it was funny. We talked about it on Monday. About it, I was like, man, or I talked about it Monday. You weren't there. I was just letting people know about it, how funny it was, and
I couldn't find my phone. I was laughing hard. I should have had that on video. Man.
Yeah, we'd have to try to play that on the show too. That's what we.
100%.
We had to play that video.
100%.
Well, actually, I don't think we could have because we don't know the guy.
That's true. We'd have to get him to sign off on it.
So, even though, then
we could have played the audio.
Yeah, I guess you could have because you wouldn't be able to see the guy. But Drew, I'm sorry. Come on, man. Really?
Let go. No. Let go.
Wow. I was pissed though. He pissed me off. I mean, I don't usually get that mad, but I'm like, dude, and I'm really he's just gonna beat me to it, and it's right under the seat, right next to me, and you're in front of me. How is your old ass gonna reach back and snatch a T-shirt that's under the chair by me?
Sable says, "What about my shirt, Matt? You can catch me one."
Why is she starting in? Hey, she better chill out or she don't get her burnt ends tomorrow. That's what from George's Happy Hog. She better chill out. Now, am I making a run for you two or just them?
And I could use some burn ends.
Because I'm making a run in the morning. I'm gonna grab those, and then I'm gonna bring those to the bank, so that they can get theirs about 1.
Right.
So that's what I'm planning on getting there, so they can get theirs and get theirs done. I think that looks like Bruce right there. Is that Bruce? Oh man, the head guy himself, Drew.
There he is.
Look at him. He's got his sunglasses on.
What you do when you're a head honcho?
Yeah, he's got. Hey, Bruce, I don't have that shirt. Hey, I don't have that shirt. Look at him. He's looking around. He's like, what the hell is he talking about? He wants the shirt. Hey, by the way, you need to give Hogan his T-shirt. They're blowing me up about Hogan's T-shirt. I gave you his T-shirt a month ago.
Got to be in Faith's room. I washed it because it was in the back of my truck. I'll find it.
Yeah, I mean, because they're beating me up about it. I'm like, I gave it to Drew.
I'll find it. I'll look for it tonight.
Yeah, so don't get me in trouble with all that. So, but anyway, let's go back. Letting everybody know we are at Rococo's. I'm sitting on the patio, enjoying this wonderful weather out here today. It is Drew, you're right. We should play golf today. Should play this evening while it's too cold tonight. Rococo's 4308 Northwestern. They're open Sunday through Thursday from 11 to 10. Fridays and Saturdays 11 to 11 for any catering or events. Call them at 405-534-8838.
What kind of soup was Coco working with down there? They got any good soups?
Oh, the soup today is fantastic, bro. I miss Brew. Oh. Hey, boy, I don't have that shirt, bro. I'm telling Bruce, I don't have that shirt. That's a good-looking shirt you got on. Oh, never mind. I don't want that shirt. That's Deer Creek. The hell, what I want that shirt for? I don't want that shirt. I thought it was a new Rococo shirt. I was like, I don't want that. Yes, sir. That's my guy Bruce right here. That is Bruce Reinhardt,
Hey,
the head
everybody.
guy. Hey, what's going on? Oh, by the way, I have the soup today.
Okay.
The pork verde soup.
Yeah.
And I had a grilled cheese.
Nice.
Drew was just asking, do y'all have good soups? Do
Indeed.
y'all have one tonight? What's your soup tonight? Do you know?
Probably that one.
Oh, he goes right. But anyway,
Of the night.
that's fantastic. But anyway, my guy Drew Henthorn of HuskerDrewPicks.com. He is my dude. And Drew, hey, you gonna come on tomorrow? Or you got something going on? What you got going on?
It's bank tomorrow. I got to pick up my burn ends.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot we got the bank tomorrow. All right, brother, go ahead and say it.
HuskerDrewPicks.com. Go Big Red.
I just want to throw up every time he does. I really, really do. Hey, well, I want to thank everybody for watching us today. Everybody be safe. Hey, enjoy this beautiful weather today. I think I'm going to sit out on my patio tonight with my boy Ace and smoke a cigar. Hey, Drew, you still there? Oh, he's gone. Hey, well, I think I'm going to hang out with my big boy on the patio tonight and throw the ball in the backyard while I smoke cigars and chill out by the fire. So, hey, but everybody, like I said, be safe out there today. Enjoy yourself. Thanks.